in for a treat. Now, Graham is your Croc. Millions of years ago, dinosaurs roamed the earth, and you're about to meet a living fossil, a link to the creatures of the past.
There are 27 species of crocodile, from alligators to gorillas, from caimans to true crocs. These are the world's most perfect and unchanged predator. They've survived challenges and errors when many others have failed.
But most impressive of all is Australia's apex predator, the animal that towers above all other species of reptiles.
Is he coming?
The saltwater croc is to be the
Josh, look, he's coming.
most aggressive species of crocodilian on the planet. And you're about to see one in action in the world's only crocodile.
The perimeters are secure, and Graham is slowly making his way out to join you. Now, Steve, he designed the crocodile with crystal clear waters in mind to showcase the animal at the top of the food chain. And we're hoping, with Graham's help, to clear up a couple of common croc myths.
And to tell you all about it, we have Nathan. Please give it up for the Australian Zoo reptile team.
Thank you. Are you enjoying the show so far? Oh, that's pretty good. All right, awesome. Well, hopefully the next part's going to be even more exciting. It might be a little bit biased, but coming up the saltwater crocodile feed, and today we have Graham. Graham's over 4 meters long and over 350 kilos of absolute pure crocodile power. And it's with his help today, we're going to hopefully dispel a few myths that surround saltwater crocodiles, help teach you guys how to remain safe if you ever do go up into northern Australia where crocodiles are found. Come back with an awesome story to tell and all in one piece. So the first thing you're going to notice as Graham makes his way out is he's not going to be crashing and bashing across the surface of the water. In fact, he's an ambush predator, so he's going to be coming out cool, calm and collected. He doesn't want to disturb the surface of the water. He wants to remain unseen and undetected. That is his goal. So you can see as he moves through, crawling along the bottom of the pond here, not disturbing the surface of the water. He has lumps and bumps that go down his back. They're called osteodermal plates. They essentially create currents and countercurrents that cancel each other out, allow him to move through the water without a ripple, without a bubble. Now, I'm stopping my feet along the edge of the pond here. He can pick up the vibrations all down the side of his face and halfway down his body. These little integumentary sensor organs help to detect different vibration changes in and around the water. So he doesn't need to pop up and see where I am. He can remain hidden and hone in on my position. He can hone in on something as small as a beaver coop down by the water's edge. And you can see, as he's making his way over, nice and calm, nice and slow. If this was deep, dark, murky water where you typically find saltwater crocodiles, you'd have no idea there's a 4+ meter crocodile sitting right there about to make a strike. Now, he's going to do one of two things. He's either going to come flying out 100 miles an hour, or he's going to come out really slow. So we'll see what his plan is today. And he's picked the more scary option, the slow option. This makes him more unpredictable. Come on, big fella. Looking up at the fish. Eyes on the fish, not on me. Get him around the board there. You have to put Graham there. Now, his initial strike range, tip of the nose to the base of the tail, that's where they're really on point. They can strike quicker than a blink of an eye. But they'll strike for two reasons. One's for food, like you've just seen. Another is for territory. Saltwater crocodiles are the most territorial out of all 28 species of crocodilian found on planet Earth. So as I make my way over here and start messing around near his water, he really doesn't like it. Come on, Graham, come over here, big boy. You can see he's going to pull up in, set up in position, all 4 of those feet forward again, big kick in that tail, and put on another strike for you guys. Come on, big fella. Now, this obviously makes me extremely nervous. There's not a lot of room to move here. And inside that jaw, over 64 bullet-shaped teeth. Now, it's not the teeth that make me nervous, it's the jaw pressure behind those teeth. Around 2,500 to 3,500 pounds per square inch closing jaw pressure. To put that in perspective, it's the same as the brake system on a jumbo jet. It's the same as some of the crushes at the tip that crush your car down into a little cube. And if you put it in more perspective, it's like crushing a paper cup in your hand. Very simple. So if he was to strike out and grab me in mid-body, I'd shoot out at either end like a tube of toothpaste. Absolutely ruin my upcoming weekends. We don't want that to happen. Now, we've seen some strikes from the water's edge. We're going to showcase another strike to you guys. going to showcase another strike to you guys, which is the tail walk. Now, this is not something we've had to teach our crocodiles, it's a natural ability they're born with. From the moment they hatch out of the egg, around 15 centimeters long, he'll use this technique to hide in amongst the reeds and the mangroves and catch himself a bite to eat. Now, when he's hiding in the reeds and mangroves, he's after little things like insects, frogs, lizards. As he gets up to this size, and even bigger, he's after larger items, possums, zookeepers on a ramp, silly birds overhanging or flying across the water. That is what he's after, and he's very, very good at it. So, what we're looking for, feet firmly placed on the bottom of the pond, kink in the tail, just like before, but this time, head angled straight up and out of the water, lining up that shot. And then when he's ready, when he lines up that shot, he will go over half his body length up and out of this water, quite easily over this top rail on a good day. So let's see how he feels today, if he's going to put all 8 cylinders into his effort, or if he's just going to be nice and gentle. Whew. Look at that power, that's 400 kilos up and out of the water. It's incredible. So the reason we want to showcase this to you guys is up in Northern Australia, these large melaleuca trees overhang the water. Looks like a great place to sit and have a fish or read a book, but people have been taken by these tail walking methods before. So we want to showcase this to you guys, give you a better understanding of their natural abilities the saltwater crocodile has. Hear that pop sound? That was that jaw pressure we're talking about. Bone on bone, 3,000 pounds of square inch closing jaw pressure. Absolutely incredible, guys. Let that be a lesson to you. Never overhang the water up in saltwater crocodile territory. Now, we're going to get Dave here to try and get Graham away from me so I can safely make my way around. Awesome. Now, we're going to bring that one more time for you guys. Now, everyone tells us every single day we have people come in and say, you know, saltwater crocodile chased me down, ripped me out of my Land Cruiser, rolled me off me pushy. It just doesn't happen. They aren't built for speed. They're built for initial speed in and around the water's edge, that 4 to 5 meter strike for the largest of the saltwater crocodiles. And then that's about it. So hopefully we're going to display that today. We're going to try and get Graham to come out one more time for a strike. He has already put on a few strikes today, and they are all about conserving energy. He can quite easily go 6 to 12 months without having to get any food. So he doesn't have to come out if he really doesn't want to. It's very typical of Graham to play a really great game. It's called Come Closer. Great game. You only get to play it once though, so it's not a game I deserve to want to play today. I'm going to keep all of my limbs attached. Now, Graham's slowly making his way out here. Even see, he's reluctant. He knows the gig's up. He knows I can see him. He knows I can walk backwards faster than he can come forwards, which is not that hard. I'm not a superstar. It's just because he's so big and so heavy. Here you go, mate. You have that. Look at him, those short little legs, big long tail, big round belly. He's not built for running up here on the surface. He's built for in the water and at the water's edge. In there he's streamlined like a torpedo. He can swim up to 27 kilometers an hour. Out on land, he's sluggish and slow, cannot move very fast at all. Now, I'll put my money where my mouth is. I'll even sit down here in front of Graham. Maybe, there you go, come back over here. And you can see he's making no attempt to come and get me. I'm not going to fall asleep here, but he knows the gig is up. Although I move further away from him, but closer to his water, closer to his territory, closer to where he knows he has a chance to get me, and see straight away I don't even touch the water. And he's coming over to try and get me out of his territory or try and pick me off as an easy target. This is what the saltwater crocodile is all about. Right? They're often branded as these evil, ugly monsters because people go out and they get attacked by these crocodiles. You just follow some 3 simple basic rules, you'll never come into conflict with a large salty. So first rule, don't overhang the water like you saw me over there. People have been taken by tail-walking crocodiles before. Second rule, stay 4 to 5 meters back from the water's edge. You'll be out of the strike range of even the largest saltwater crocodile ever recorded, around 7 meters long. And then thirdly, it kind of sounds silly to say, but don't go swimming with saltwater crocodiles. He can hold his breath for over 7 hours and swim at the cruising speed of a dolphin. There's no way you're out swimming a crocodile in his territory. So stay back from the water's edge, stay away from overhanging the water, and don't enter the water. You'll never come into conflict with a large saltwater crocodile. And if you do that, you protect not only the crocodile and yourself, you protect their legacy moving into the future. Because as soon as there's an incident that happens, someone doing the wrong thing, it creates this target on their back as these evil, ugly monsters out to get everyone. It's just not true. You can see here today, very easy to avoid. So what we expect you guys to go away with loving crocodiles a little bit more, hopefully have a better understanding, but we don't of course expect you to go away loving crocodiles as much as we do. We're a little bit fanatical, myself, Dave and the rest of the team, we love them with everything we have. And that does, we expect that from everyone, but of course, there's no better person than Steve up there on the big screen. You check him out. He loved crocodiles with everything he had. There's no secret to anyone. And what he did is he passed on that passion, enthusiasm, and love to wildlife to everyone you see here working at the zoo today, and hopefully some of you as well. And it's with that in mind, we'd like to thank you for coming to the zoo today and helping us keep Steve's dream and this beautiful planet alive. Thank you guys, enjoy the rest of your day.
Be at one with this stuff. Feel it stuff. I gotta get the camera. I've gotta be